the News Channel 20 Sports Desk, sponsored by Route 66 Solar.
We're officially all about spring sports. The basketball season is now behind us, so we have some action from a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here in Central Illinois. A little soccer and a little baseball here at 6. So we start over at Rochester. Back-to-back home games for them. Just the second game ever played on the brand new pivot turf field, and the Rockets had plenty of chances early. Mary Jane Keller passed into a shot, and it's collected by Chloe Kuhn, but Rochester would find a way through just a bit later. Audrey Lauder swings in across, finds Keller, and Mary Jane Keller, nice control, nice finish for the first goal of the game. The Rockets, though, they would add another. Through ball led Elena Stock into space, and she left no doubt on that finish, putting Rochester up 2-0. We don't have a final score just yet. We'll provide you a game update later on tonight when it officially goes final. Then over to Sacred Heart Griffin for some baseball. The Cyclones off to a hot start in the new year, trying to keep that going against Lincoln. And the Rail Splitters, they find the first opening. It's Drew Hayes, right side. He goes the other way. Base knock for him as he tried to chip into an SHG lead. But the Cyclones avoid any trouble as a grounder to second. And it's Austin Rudder. Easy does it to Andy Antonacci. And SHG would get on the sticks. 2 men on, second and third. Ducks on the pond, and Rowan Miser takes it to right field down the line for 2 runs as SHG extends their lead to 6-1. Now we'll also provide you a final score on this game later on tonight when it also officially goes final. So again, later on tonight, we'll have your high school coverage, and a little tease to a story that we have coming up later this week on Thursday with a local 8-year-old BMX phenom. But for now, that does for sports. I'm Sammy St. Jean.
Now, the News Channel 20 Sports Desk, sponsored by Route 66 Solar.
Now we are officially into the spring season. Baseball, softball, and girls soccer are all upon us, and the winter sports are behind us. So we start this Tuesday with some baseball and soccer from SHG and Rochester. Starting over at Rochester, back-to-back home games for them. Just the second game played at their brand new pivot turf field, and the Rockets had plenty of chances early. Pass from Mary Jane Keller into a shot, and it's collected in goal by Chloe Kuhn. But Rochester, they'd find a way through. Audrey Lauder swings in the cross, finds Keller, and Mary Jane Keller controls the first touch right into the goal. Nice finish there for Keller. And the Rockets, they would soon after add another opportunity, another goal. Through ball led Elena Stock into space, and she leaves no doubt on that finish, up 2-0. And Rochester winners in this one as well, 5-1 the final. And a few other scores from around Central Illinois. The Bullets get back in the win column, 4-0 for them over the Braves. Springfield High, impressive result, taking down the Titans in Glenwood 5-2. And finally, Muhammad Seymour, big winners over Charleston 8-0. And then over to Sacred Heart Griffin for some baseball. The Cyclones off to a hot start in the new year, trying to keep that going as they took on Lincoln today. And the Rail Splitters, they find the first opening. It's Drew Hayes, right side, going the other way. A base knock for him to get a little momentum going. But the Cyclones, they would find a way to avoid any trouble. Ground ball, right side, and it's Austin Rudder at second. Easy does it to Andy Antonacci at first for the inning ending out. But SHG, they'd get on the sticks, 2 men on, second and third, ducks in a pond, and Rowan Miser, he takes it to right field down the line for 2 runs. SHG extending their lead to 6-1, and the Cyclones, they would double their total by the end of the game. Final score, 12-1. In other high school baseball action from the day, Warrensburg, Latham, and Pleasant Plains both found themselves winners in nail-biters. Cardinals over the Trojans, and the other Cardinals taking down Quincy Notre Dame. Springfield High also winners in this today, 5-1 the final in their game over MacArthur.
Absolutely exciting. This is where wheelchair basketball started, especially collegiate wheelchair basketball. It started here in Champaign with Dr. Nugent back in the late 1940s. So anytime we get the opportunity to host a national championship tournament here, we see it as just a huge celebration of our sport.
And the University of Illinois getting ready to host the wheelchair basketball national title. Our Carson Gordy caught up with the coaches and the team ahead of their 4-day weekend tournament. Coming up for that story, make sure to check out our website. And tomorrow we'll have more spring sports and a story with Rochester about that pretty new pivot turf field they have. But for now, that's it for sports. I'm Sammy St. Jean.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Be sure to watch more videos from News Channel 20.